How does this fucking character work again? I don't know.
So it's gay family.
I remember
right
you
here
would
at
like.
Pathfinder. Sorry.
This is gay family night music.
Yeah.
Nice. I was just gonna say, Josh. I remember your character working that you would just like run ahead of everyone and then get killed.
Yeah.
That happened at least once, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a couple times.
That was low level. He's really grown past that.
I've done the whole 2 levels after that.
Yeah. He's really he's a better bird. She's a better bird than that now. Hmm? Yeah?
I see in my inventory I do have some soothe, so that'll come in handy.
Hell yeah.
This
Remember when Tracy used to take that like every gaming session of Iron Gods?
Yes.
Remember when he got that computer addicted to drugs?
I don't. What was that?
The computer
Or-
Takala, the robot. Oh wait. Who
Oh
are
no,
you
it was
talking
like,
about?
or no, or maybe it was like the computer or robot thing was sad, so he just poured a bunch of drugs inside of its pool and it made it happy or something.
Ugh.
I kind of vaguely remember that, yeah.
This was like 4 years ago, so I don't
Yeah.
really remember all that well.
Yeah.
Firmly into Tokala, deep into drug aid era.
Yeah. That's some intense Tokala lore right there. How the fuck are my images now invisible? What the fuck is
I would read a
going
book
on?
starring Takala.
I would
He's got
too.
some-
Toby
Yeah.
should write. You should write that book, Toby. Publish that shit.
Tracy's character, make him write it.
Be pretty great.
Okay. Gonna reload this to see if we get our images. Gonna reload this to see if we get our images. So, for the sake of continuity, we don't care that much about continuity. Sarah comes gliding in from you know not where, somehow gliding around the volcanic fog to reach you guys where you are, which is where Holden's token is here, on the northeastern peninsula of Firegrass Island, which is where you've been for a day or two, I suppose.
And Josh, I last session stopped playing Shafang and started playing a new character.
Uh-oh.
His name
Yeah.
is Yako.
Yeah, Yako. He's got
Yako Smirno.
Oz. Yeah, Yako Smirno. That's official. He's got a pentagram, Asmodean pentagram tattooed on his face, and then like tattoos all over his body. It's like a forehead tattoo. He's from Shellyax.
Okay,
It's about-
I'm chaotic good. I don't give a shit too much.
Yeah.
I'm carrying a devil blade, so I don't think we're gonna disagree on too much right now.
It's true. It's definitely a Chelish style scimitar.
Nice. Yep, and he's got a book that's on fire when he opens it, and he seems to read from it. That's about it.
Holden says in Soviet Shackles, ship sails you. So they are up here, and they have found this man at a shipwreck, along with 2,500 hazelnuts on the edge. And in exchange for the promise of feeding him food that is not based on hazelnuts, he has agreed to join the team. That was all it took, if I remember right. He's just tired of eating hazelnuts. He's been shipwrecked here for a couple months. And
Yako Smirno needed some new food.
That's right. And these guys are on the quest for lichens that only grows in super hot volcanic areas. And they found a fire shrine up here and prayed to Asmodeus in front of it, and it gave them +5 fire resistance.
With apologies to Besmara.
Yeah.
It is not as far as they know, a shrine to Asmodeus, but the prayer to Asmodeus worked and gave them 5 fire resistance. Then they went to the lava pool, which is a pool of lava far away from the other lava flows of the volcano, but even hotter somehow. So hot that they could barely approach it. And they put all the fire buffs they could on Riarka and had her creep in and mage hand some lichens. And it was absolutely flawless. She just perfectly, delicately extracted like 5 different samples of these precious lichens. Just kidding. She fucked up half of them.
Yeah, the person with the skills we needed for this, unfortunately, was Xiaofeng.
Just quit
And,
the party
Yes,
in a huff. In a
Shafang
huff.
would
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
He went
been
back
really
to his
helpful.
trailer and he won't come out, he says, until Tom Cruise contacts him personally.
And also, the person that we're getting the lichen for also, so far, happens to be Shafang.
Yeah, so they're on a mission for
Interesting.
the guy who
Boots.
won't help and just quit.
So we're gonna need some reinforcements, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I die, protect my ducks.
I will make sure that your ducks get to a good home.
Thank you. To my next
Sarah,
character.
Your
you
next
went out to
character.
find them purely to get away from the ducks, which are in the bar at Goat's Head Tavern, just quacking nonstop. It's just nonstop quacking.
They miss us.
So did I?
Yes. Excellent.
It's that.
That's
constantly.
enough ducks.
For the record, that's coming from Toby.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, my saves aren't working now. Oh, I was gonna roll a will save not to kill the ducks, but
Your saves aren't working.
Yeah.
Well, that could
I
come
had
up.
ducks, but I killed them already.
Please don't kill our ducks.
/WIL is not working?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Weird. I just triggered it and it worked. Okay, we might have some permissions issues going on.
Yeah, none of my macros are working. Did I delete my character? Does backspace delete shit now again?
You're on the board, it looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
you're
still
on the
there.
board. You've got a token. None of your shit's working?
Yep, macros aren't working again.
Were they just working a minute ago?
Yeah, I rolled that perception, and that was from
Okay.
macro.
Okay. Refresh again, I think.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
We'll talk to
So,
Claude about this.
so what is our plan to get this lichen? If our
They've got some of it.
or how much more do we need?
That's a
I
good
think it was a
question.
lot.
That is
Can't
a good
remember.
question.
I have 1 pound of it currently in my inventory.
Mhm.
And all that 1 pound usable, or did some of that?
I think this is just the usable part.
Okay.
The other was destroyed.
Okay.
How much is left that we're looking at?
Well, you've done the right side of the lava pool. You could also do the left side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think did we speculate on whether we should rest and come back with more buffs, or how long do our buffs last from where we're at now?
I thought we were gonna run out pretty quickly, but I can't remember. What buffs do you have on? You got like resist energy, right?
Yeah, got resist
Let me
energy.
see.
I have 30 seconds left of prayer, but I mean I can cast that again.
Actually, resist energy is pretty long. It's 70 minutes, so that one's probably fine.
Yeah. Got resistance, channel vigor, guidance, heroism, fire god buff, super blesses on all day, and my jerky jitters in case I were to start falling to poof out of there.
There we go. They're working again.
Okay. Well,
On the other side of
figure
the
out what that
fire,
is.
there's like a nice water. But like, if we needed to get in there.
yeah, the beach is 50 feet beyond the pool.
Well, if I start to fall, I'll teleport to the beach with the jerky.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also stairs that lead into the lava pit, Sarah.
That
If you,
Oh
too.
yeah, true.
if
We
you
were
wanted-
debating.
If you want to switch characters, just have Sarah walk down the stairs.
We were debating whether he was trying to set us up for walking down the stairs because we had to use the stairs at the temple to pray to Asmodeus. And it was their whole thing about having knees, and Buhan didn't have knees and couldn't pray there.
Yeah.
So we're like, is that
That
foreshadowing that I'm
was
supposed to go pray
discriminatory.
on this? Yeah.
The,
That
Uh,
shrine discriminated against Buhan by not having knees.
During Pride Month, no less.
Yep.
During Pride Month, I had no knees.
Buhan was in his
And so I
element
could not
without his
pray.
knees.
Yeah.
36 perception,
Sad.
35 survival.
Natural 20.
To
Roll out.
kind of surveil the area, see if I find any clues around Toby. I doubt, but that's what I'm
Okay.
good at.
This area is so hot, it's impassable to 90% of the, more than 90%, almost every single creature that lives on this island. So there's not a lot of tracks in or out. And perception-wise, the heat waves come straight up out of this pool. They are not, they don't behave like the heat waves and sort of smoke column that comes off of the normal volcanic flow. The volcanic flow shifts and changes. You know, volcanic is just like a burst pimple from underground, and where the lava bursts out, it then flows, follows gravity, cools, and forms new channels, new rocks, new barriers to itself. So its flow's kind of random. This has not moved or changed in centuries? I don't know. Long time. This has just been a little perfectly circular, perfect diameter pool of ridiculously hot rock. Doesn't really
So it's
feel like
not-
a random lava flow.
So it's not spreading. Is the heat behaving like it normally would?
It is putting
And
off
they're-
an amazing amount of heat in a particular direction and not spreading beyond 50 feet from the edge of the pool, which is also strange.
Sarah, we speculated that there was some kind of elemental or otherwise related critter under there.
Did you guys do any investigation as far as spell stuff?
I think I did like
They
a planar or something
They
knowledge
did
check.
detect magic. It's 10 out of 10.
And did,
What kind
I
of
think
magic?
Evocation.
I also have a constant see and viz up with the Tide Mother's lens, if that helps.
I did an engineering check just now to see if there's anything interesting about the construction of the site around the pit that would tell me like its purpose.
Those stones are stone shaped. There was very little thought to their aesthetic. They were perfectly shaped to fit together, sort of like tongue and groove flooring or like Legos. They are locked together and they form a practically perfect circle. So someone with architecture training and stone shaped spells created the pool or the pit and then filled it with lava or something like that.
Okay.
Nothing about the formation looks natural, other than it uses local rock.
19 knowledge local. Have I heard about this in my travels at all?
No, this part of the island has been visited by no one forever because the volcano at the center of Firegrass Island routinely erupts, and the normal wind flow carries all of that volcanic fog to the northeast. And that makes this part of the island basically uninhabitable. On a nice day, it stinks like rotten eggs and sulfur. And on a bad day, it's poisonous. And on a worse day, it's molten lava flows. So this is just almost useless part of the island. And then for Goat's Head to even live here is sort of risky. The lava, it would take a major climate event, maybe a hurricane level storm or something like that, but if the wind ever shifted, the lava flow could go the wrong direction and annihilate Goat's Head Port like Pompeii. Hasn't happened yet, though.
Reed, have
That
you
would
seen
be
anything
bad.
with See and Viz? Do you see anything different looking in there?
I'd roll another perception on that. Of course, my.
That's a hot one. I think you did.
Yeah, I think Wuhan did
thought-
see this last
yeah.
time.
Somebody did see Invis last
Yeah,
time?
I think I did. But yeah, I think I did.
I think what
used
See
to
Invisible
invisible.
revealed
copy.
was a lot of magical rune work that is invisible around the perimeter of the stones.
I thought so as well. That was part of why we thought that there was something on the inside being held in.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
Yeah, can I
runes are
interpret?
evocation, abjuration. Yeah, you can roll me a
Yeah,
me
just
knowledge
roll it,
arcana
sorry.
too. Your spellcraft check is good. You
Okay.
read evocation runes that have to do with elemental containment, and abjuration runes, which are also containment, trapping something. Arcana. This looks
Okay.
more
Oh,
like.
God.
Wow.
Trying to help.
Riarka gives you -2 because the arcana theories that fly out of her mouth right now are so dumb and so unfounded and so
Ignore
outer
me, my
space.
brain's
Stop.
burning.
Absolute
Stop it! You're distracting me.
conspiracy. No, she's like, so then she puts on a tinfoil hat and she's like talking about the black helicopters, and you just have to tune her out. And try to focus, but no, I'm giving you the -2 from her quote unquote helping.
But Buhan fixes it? Question mark.
Yeah, you guys balance it. Buhan starts arguing with her about, who killed Abigail Thrune the first, and if there was another shooter on the grassy knoll in Shellyax. So
There-
those
there
two
was.
So
wander off.
basically,
Yeah,
Totally was.
totally. Yako, this thing looks like either you're 50-50 on whether this thing is a prison or a safe with something locked in it. But you think it's about a 0% chance that any part of this is a natural formation.
Is there any way for us to open it without like dispelling magic?
No, you could walk down the stairs and swim around in it.
I don't think so. I don't
Toby,
think so.
quit trying to get me to kill my character one second in, 'cause
You've got another. What's your
I
next
so
character
badly-
concept after Yako?
I don't know, but I really
You got
want to
something.
walk into that thing.
Can whoever did the spells craft checks and arcane checks, could they read the language of the runes and stuff? Were they able to decipher everything from them, or would a linguistic check help with any of that?
I've got
we can do a
Abyssal
linguistics check.
Aquin. Linguistics check?
20, not very good for me.
I'm actually not trained in linguistics.
But I speak like 10 languages, Toby, so if that helps.
Oh, that's not.
I'm looking at your languages.
Yeah. I speak a handful. I speak like all the planar languages, basically.
Do you? Let's look at
Yeah,
that.
Aquin, Celestial, Infernal, Protean.
Rank in it, but I'm afraid to roll considering the track record.
It has a couple characters of Infernal and a couple characters of Aquin, which is enough for you to tell with your Buhan and Sertosh linguistics check that it is in a variant of Ignan, which is the language of Ifrits and fire elementals. The
Ooh.
proper term for it is Pyric. Pyric. But if you had, someone who spoke Ignan, can anybody think of a character, Enrique, that speaks Ignan?
No,
No? Can't think of one?
Well,
he probably used to back when he was a 3D, but once
He
became
didn't lose his
Hobgoblin-
native language
I
for being
forgot all of that.
reincarnated. You are a fire. You're a.
He was.
Xiaofeng was an Ifrit.
Can we phone a friend
Yeah.
and
No.
send someone
Yes.
back to collect him?
We
No.
need him and like.
okay. So
Others-
He's mad at you
He's
guys.
busy.
it seems like we can you can
Yeah.
keep mage handing stuff if you want to and try to collect
Alright.
more. I don't have any way of solving this. Have we explored the pool, the water side of things?
Can we just destroy physically the runes? Like, break the rocks they're on or something?
Well, spellcasters, tell us what happens if you destroy runes like that.
The bad things come out.
Probably something bad.
I
Remember the
cast
lich we just
spells.
released?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Definitely something
You
bad.
guys released the leech?
Yeah, we
About
released
that.
the lich.
We didn't
Ah.
mean to. Well, we sort of. I don't know. Anyway.
And then what happened? You
We
put
got our
him
asses
back.
kicked.
Oh, well,
And then we
much
put him back.
later, you put him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So theoretically, we could put this back,
And
maybe.
you robbed him. So
Did do that.
you, with the help of his jailer, beat
Wow.
his ass, robbed
Mhm.
him, shoved him back in his cell, slammed it shut, and left with his stuff.
Well,
I got my fancy C and Viz lens from him.
In other words, you've made an indestructible, immortal enemy.
Hey, you know, that happens.
All in a day's work.
You should have taken this phylactery and used it as a weapon. I've heard
See,
that's a
we
good
almost
idea.
did that. You wouldn't have liked where we were going to use it. but-
Fired it out of a cannon at the
Uh,
enemy. That was the
Toby,
plan.
you said there's a water pool that's also part of this.
This
The ocean.
this little
It's-
spot is, let's see, what is the diameter? It's like 40 feet across, this plug with this pool of lava with its rock formation around it. And then beyond it, let's see, if you were here, about 90 feet southwest of the lava pool is the ocean, is the beach.
Okay.
And this thing is barely above sea level. It's maybe 10 feet above sea level. In fact, if the ocean was really high or waves really came crashing in, water would probably come in here and get vaporized. In fact, right now, water is being vaporized because it's raining.
You're welcome.
I mean, if you guys wanted to check other stuff out while I poke around with Mage Hand, you can. Guess I can just keep trying.
Did a dungeoneering check here to try to figure out if I can think of a way to determine how deep this lava pit is. Probably not.
You
But-
need something that can survive that heat to dip in and then measure. Something that can tolerate 50 fire damage per round.
Phylactery.
Yeah, just chuck the Lich's phylactery in here. Chuck everything. This is your new trash pit.
I'm sure that won't have any negative ramifications.
I can't think of it.
Nothing we do ever does.
Mm-mm.
I can't think
Yep.
of any way that would be bad.
Last session, I think, Josh, you suggested that we go make a pact with the devil or something like that, and then maybe we could get into this fire pit. Is that an option here? We need to go make a more serious prayer to Asmodeus at that shrine.
I mean, I personally have never done it, but what little I do know of my travels is that you could do that, but you need somebody who is a cleric because those contracts get really complicated and those devils know their shit and they will fuck you at any turn they can. So if you don't have someone who's able to create that contract and know what you're doing, then it can backfire on you relatively fast and easy.
I'm smarter than a cleric.
Okay.
No,
So
you're
I'm
not.
I'm going to leave and find another ship to serve on.
I think we did mention going back to send for Sandara at one point
Yeah.
to help with things.
I think regardless of what we do, we should probably rest as well.
That's
Yeah.
fine, we can rest, but
Do you want to return to base? You guys have the Bubby Stones. You can travel back to Goat's Head and.
well, Yako is he's not a cleric, but he's an inquisitor, and he's also a very intelligent one. So I think he would
Ah,
actually feel
It should
confident
be
that he
said,
could.
yeah. Well, Riarka is an oracle, a very powerful divine caster. But the difference
Yeah.
between oracles and clerics is the clerics are better at paperwork.
Brain cells?
The clerics
Yeah.
are better at bureaucracy and paperwork, and inquisitors are even better than clerics at bureaucracy and paperwork.
I thrive
Yeah.
on vibes. Yako can have the brain cell.
Yeah, so if that's a concern, I'm not worried about that. We could make a deal with Asmodeus. I used to be a very devoted follower of him. I still like him, all right.
Let's see
So-
who are the smartest people on your ship. There's Smokey. There's Vaughn. Lil Vaughn, I mean, not Vaughn. Not Owlbear. Conchabar knows about devils a little bit.
Bolty may be
He
smarter than
is
Bree.
one now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Partly.
Yeah, it's just that if you're dealing with those, you need someone who's good at it, who's good at paperwork, and knows what they're doing.
I'm good at paperwork. Trust me.
I don't know
Loves
you.
paperwork. Loves paperwork.
Look,
He's
I have burned so many papers in the past, and also forced people to sign them. It's not a problem.
maybe
20
someone
cents
else
motive.
holds them for you so they don't burn while you read them.
Yeah, you believe he has burned many documents, which is not something anyone that isn't from Cheliax would brag about as a skill related to paperwork. And then also forcing people to sign things is, again, if you're not from Cheliax, that sounds like organized crime. That sounds like extortion and blackmail. But since he's from Cheliax, it's just kind of like business.
Yeah, I'm very, very well trained in these type of things. The lore, of these devils.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, don't worry. I mean, you guys just met me, so
28
who
cents
cares,
motive.
right?
Then you cut off their pinky toe with pruning shears and they sign the contract.
I'm not
Exactly.
so convinced. I like the Chelish culture.
Well, you don't have pinky toes, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I don't have
Chelish
knees
culture
either.
is beautiful. That's beautiful. Some of the leaders suck, but the beautiful culture.
Oh boy.
I signed to the rest of the party in mayonnaise. He's Cheliax. They're evil as fuck. 50-50, he's not going to fuck you in the end. Your choice.
I signed back, yeah, we gathered a little bit of that. We decided to see if we could fix him,
We're
for
giving
lack of a
him.
better word.
I signed back, I can fix him, and then I touched the hilt of my sword.
Hey, no violence. I signed back. We're giving him a trial run here to see how he does.
I can give him a run through. I touched the hilt of my sword again.
What are you guys doing? I'm right here.
Do not do that, sir.
We'll teach you our
Why are you
language
motion?
eventually.
Why does this new bird keep motioning to her sword over and over?
She just really
She's proud
likes
of
her
it.
sword.
Okay.
So do we want to run out these buffs and keep looking for more lichen? Or what are you thinking?
I'm interested, given that Asmodeus spoke with us earlier, and seeking more power from him. And perhaps I can help you with this lichen after I do that. But you guys are in charge. I'm just a stranded ass person on this island. So up to you. Please take me on your ship.
It can't hurt to get a little more lichen if we can.
Try once more before we go get more buffs.
Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Yeah. I give Sarah a meaningful look. It's like, yeah, I've had a bit of a existential crisis over this personally.
Now, those are the ideas I got. You can break the containment. Looks like it's some kind of containment. You can try to break it and fight whatever comes out of it. You can keep harvesting like you have been, or you can go find someone who knows about devils and can deal with devils and contracts, and
Yeah.
so.
Hell, we think we can take whatever comes out. There's that.
Yeah. I would want to be fully rested
You
and
guys
ready.
took out the leech, you said, right?
Yeah, we had help on that though. From the guy that was in charge of the little prison.
A very tall golden lizard.
He was neat.
Mm-hmm.
Booty chainsaw.
Booty chainsaw.
What does Captain Holden say?
Am I officially captain yet?
Well, what do we say has happened
Last
to
week you
Sorghum?
said, I am the captain now. Officially,
That's fair.
canonically, I mean, we can do it officially in game if you guys want, but I was going to say that Storgrim is invited to join the Captain's Council of Goat's Head. And he is
Gotcha.
invited to captain his former ship of the TPK, which he finds to be a pretty good deal. And he'll be well paid. He'll be a goat's head. He'll still see you guys and be a constant ally of yours and trade with you and sail with you and defend the region with you. So it's a pretty great deal for him. It's a good deal for Goat's Head because he is, of course, married to Tidewater Rock. So that strengthens the diplomatic. Storgrim, in a matter of 2 weeks, has diplomatically almost created a whole new, country almost, or definitely alliance of city-states down here. And so he definitely promotes Holden to captain of the Killsteel.
Okay. So
However, we have some people in the chat saying they want democracy. It's
I
just
should put
so.
in my 2 thoughts anyways, regardless, because I was just sitting here not doing anything. I think, yeah, we should try to not see what more we can do with the buffs we have.
Yeah, we have them up. We should see if we can try to grab more lichen.
Then when they run out, recalculate.
Yep.
Might as well spend the spell slots we've used.
Yep. I agree.
So what are we doing?
Try to get some more lichen before the buffs run out, and then revisit our plan.
Okay.
Yep.
Booty chainsaw.
Bear finds a place to sit back, kind of slightly hidden, out of the way to kind of watch. Starts sharpening her sword.
Okay. So you hide in the bushes, listen to the jungle, and this jungle is particularly talky. The parts of it that are not covered in poison gas and incredible heat are filled with vibrant animal life that is never really disturbed by creatures larger than a parrot. So it's a very noisy jungle, really. Lots of bugs, lots of birds.
Some of my buffs went down whenever we switched maps.
No.
I remember everything that was on. I had resist, energy, heroism, had guidance, prayer, and resistance. Was there anything else that was missing?
Super blessed, I think.
Yeah.
Super blessed, thank you. Shit, that's on, and... Alright. Oh, and the jerky buff, which is still on.
Yep. Jerky jaders.
Okay. And then you're going to make a cookery check to extract the lichens.
Getting my skill. I find it hilarious that I learned about that from just hanging out with Shafang.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Firegrass lichens. You get another. I've increased your pile of lichens. You could try one more time. Potentially get a
Okay.
third sample.
Alright. I'm gonna use guidance again because I know how I roll
Yeah.
and I know what my life is about.
Yeah. Very good. Get
Yeah.
another one.
Ah.
It's going a lot better today. I feel like you learned
More
something.
lichen.
I burned out my
You're
nat
liking it.
ones when we started. Yeah.
We're liking it.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay. I have 3 pounds of lichen.
Hell yeah. Surely
much
that's
do we
enough.
need?
He didn't say.
If we were to get all the way back there and he'd be like, no, you guys didn't gather enough, I might punch the druid.
That would be interesting.
Justified crash out.
Probably eaten by a T-Rex.
Don't worry, we beat up the T-Rex.
Thanks. So that's all that there was on that side, is that right?
Yeah, and you think you've gathered as much as you could safely gather.
Okay. There was some on the other side, is that correct?
You've gone around.
Got
it.
all of it?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well, if we're sure, then I will withdraw to where the team is.
Okay.
and say, what do you guys want to do now? Look, it's 3 pounds of lichen.
Good job.
Thanks. Didn't burn to a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
I remember you said that you have no idea how the druid's going to use these, right? So
Yeah.
3 pounds is a lot. I think it probably could. I don't know.
Hope so. The papers,
think-
yeah, when you burn them.
Burning those papers. I think we should probably go back to rest a little bit and get some additional people, and then maybe see if we can fight this thing.
Oh, fight the thing in the pit?
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't have to fight it if we're just getting the lichen. I was
That's
interested in
true.
what's in there. I thought it'd be cool to try to get in there, but yeah, if the goal is just get the lichen, we could also just jet.
We have this weird need to solve every problem we come across, and so, we would be open to that, I think.
I agree.
Well, if it would protect people
Mhm.
from the scary thing,
Didn't you have friends that got vaporized by this thing? We don't want that to happen to more people.
Friend is a strong word for them.
Fair.
Co-workers.
Coworkers, yeah.
What if a nice innocent eel came up here and got vaporized?
That reminds me, hold still, Buhan.
How often do the eels like you come up here? I've never seen one.
I don't know, but nothing is impossible.
That's true. This pool is very unsafe. That's true.
We should gather reinforcements.
Yes. Let's step out to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. So, we are leaving the pool area.
Mhm.
We have 3 pounds of lichen. Where are we headed?
Back to Goat's Head, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think if we go to Goat's Head, we just end up going back to the druid, right? What was it? Otherwise, if we wanted to explore what's in this pool, I thought we were
Oh, okay.
gonna
yeah.
try to get like more buffs or whatever. But
Can we
or was the
try-
plan to go to Goat's Head to get people to help us and then come back to explore it? Or seems like we need some type of resistance or whatever to do anything with that puzzle.
Yeah, we could try to get Sandara and others.
Does anybody know if we wanted to break the enchantment? It seems like some kind of enchantment. If we wanted to break the enchantment, what would we have to do? Would throwing a rock into the pit do it?
I don't think so. We have sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what's the threshold? What do we have to do if we want to? If something is contained in that, what is our threshold? If we do this, it unleashes the beast, and we have to fight it.
Harrison's character that he is playing, I don't know if she's still on our ship, Janine.
Janine?
She can dispel all sorts of stuff.
She's still around, yeah.
So we could probably bring her to dispel stuff if we wanted.
Yeah.
Ree and Wuhan, you guys don't have dispel, or does he have a?
No, I actually Actually, don't. I don't know if Ree does.
Let me see. Ree does have Dispel
I don't
Magic.
think. Oh.
Yeah, you could blast the runes a bunch to dispel them, but currently the runes appear to be holding back a heat source that is hotter than the volcano. So, if you dispel that, you will be unleashing a
Sorry.
heat source hotter than the volcano that is currently contained.
Yeah, that might be a little dangerous.
So yeah, we need some massive buffs before we do that, I guess.
Or you need to not do that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not,
No, I think we
I'm not
just
going to say any more about it.
I mean, this was specifically for Shafeng, right?
Should throw him in. See what happens.
I'm not opposed.
To throwing him in.
yeah.
Although I did save his ass so many times. Yeah, I'm opposed.
If you buff him a lot, then yeah, let's do it.
Maybe if we let him go fishing in there, he'll catch something.
Nah. I haven't caught a thing since I caught that shark.
How magical is as Xiaofang's fishing pole?
It's pretty magical, but I think it would still burn.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, we can. I think I got the hint that the lava pool is a bad idea.
I mean, breaking it is just going to cause destruction.
We don't have to break the enchantment. We can just go in and try to. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We don't know exactly, other than breaking the enchantment, we don't know what else to do.
Basically.
That's true.
Unless your spellcaster's got some ideas, or we talk to these other people that are more smart about this stuff. But I cut shit. I stab stuff in the back. That's my job. So
You stab
Yeah.
him in the front, too,
it depends on the day.
to be fair.
All right. We can go back to Goat's Head and then head back to Three-Gorn's Swamp to make boots.
Okay. The party returns to Goat's Head. Given that you've murdered all the fire creatures in the area, it's a pretty safe walk back, and you have the Bubby Stone so you can breathe when you have to pass through volcanic fog. You reach Goat's Head that evening and enjoy delicious food and cold beer and wine, spirits, and lots of questions from your crewmates and the other ship's crew and the locals at Goat's Head asking what the north side of the island's like. And oh my god, that guy's got a Asmodean swastika on his head.
He rebels in it.
There is a little bit of alarm at having a Chelish person walk into this port, given that they have been sort of at war with the Chelish for quite a while.
I am rolling shit.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I try to be stealthy and observe. I don't even know his name. All night.
Yaka.
Try to figure out his motives.
Okay. What's it? So what do we have ahead of us? We have. All right. I don't see you doing that. And we have like a pretty long trip ahead of us, right? It'd be like a week or something. Like, does
Yeah,
Yako know?
it'd take you 3 or 4 days to get over to the Druids area. It's pretty
Okay.
remote.
So yeah, you're watching him, and he's just spending the whole night like sitting down on the ledge outside the bar. He has a book open, and just like flames from the book are just like going up in the air, and he's just like staring into it. It looks like his face is consumed by flame, but he's fine. He's just staring into it, reading.
Did I read anything on the book?
His book is covered in infernal runes of Cheliax.
I read Infernal. What's it say?
What does it say, Enrique?
Right now, I think he's just reading about different like magical spells. Maybe trying to read about containments and stuff like that.
We got ourselves a
But
library
it's
nerd.
it's like a random hodgepodge of shit, though. It's not like one coherent novel he's reading. It seems like a bunch of like torn out excerpts of shit that's kind of scrolling past his face in the fire. It's not very organized.
Okay.
Can I ask around at Goat's Head what anyone might know about the fire pit?
Sure. Who do you want to start with?
Are there any locals here that might know?
There
What are we investigating?
is a number of people. You could ask.
I'm asking about the fire pit, the lava pit, back at Goat's Head.
No one's ever heard of it or seen it from Goat's Head. They haven't been over to that part of the island. Sounds like a really weird place for someone to put in a lot of effort to hide or trap something. You talk to people around the bar about it?
Yeah, if they might know anything.
They say, yeah, you get a lot of questions, a lot of wacky theories, some more tinfoil hat talk. And yeah, they want to hear kind of about everything. And you found this guy up there on the beach?
Yeah, we found Yako
tell
on
him
the
everything?
beach.
Hmm.
I don't know
The-
about everything.
We helped
What did
him
you leave out?
but where he's from.
Yeah, his whole
It's not a mystery where he's from.
Yeah, we just don't draw attention to it. Like, we don't want to.
You don't have to draw attention to it.
No.
It's
we're just-
tattooed on his forehead.
We can give him a hat.
He doesn't wear a hat. I'm pretty sure. If I know Enrique, he's not wearing a hat covering up his.
No hat.
Yeah, well.
well.
I just
Yeah,
refuse
I'm
to
just-
acknowledge the elephant in the room.
I'm just asking if they would know any way to, you know, get to it without exploding into a fury of like 500-degree heat.
27 knowledge.
Natural 20.
27
Roll out.
knowledge local. No one knows anything about it other than some tinfoil hat shit.
Nope, nobody's been up there because that side of the island is too hot and covered in poison gas.
Okay, fair.
Like, you'd need some kind of thing that would protect you from fire to even go up there.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Nothing like that exists in that area at all.
Yeah.
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 So we should not tell them all about the temple because then they would just wander up there and maybe die. So
Yeah, that would probably be
They
dangerous
definitely
for
don't
them.
tell anyone about the temple ever.
no.
I'm tight-lipped about it.
Good.
Tell our crew, but
Yep.
not in front of everyone.
I wonder if the druid has, when we talk to him, any idea.
Maybe we don't tell Conchabar about the temple.
Oh yeah,
What?
he will go there.
Okay. You don't tell Conchabar about it.
Does he need a second devil, or is he content with his one?
He's good with the one.
Is Conchibra obviously possessed, like from appearances?
No. It's pretty
Okay.
subtle.
His eyes glowing.
His eye is a glowing red eye.
Mm-hmm.
His visible eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't stand out too much in our crew, though. I feel like.
Yeah.
No, it does. There's nobody else with glowing red eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask this one. Look at that guy's eye.
At night,
get
Riarkas
fun.
have a pale yellow glow. You know, Xiaofeng's had kind of an orangish glow. Conchabar's glows red in the midday sun. It is a gleaming red. It's different than dark vision.
Did you not hear the song he sings called My New Red Eye?
That's true.
Yeah, do those
And
two get
what?
along?
I'd like to hear that song.
It's a great song. He'll play it for you.
Yeah.
Where's your... Conchbar is regaling everyone at the Goat's Head Tavern with his new album. His new whole set of music. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so what I'm getting so far is you guys don't tell anyone anything about anything, other than asking them about the lava pit, which they have no idea, no concept.
Well, if they can't tell us about it, I don't know
Well,
why we would tell them.
You don't want to direct innocents there to die.
Yeah.
I think Yako would tell them about the shrine too, if anyone was asking. But I don't know if people are talking to him or not. Seems like they might not be.
There's someone avoiding you. Well, Janine will talk
Yeah.
to you.
All right. Oh yeah, I tell Janine
Sindara
all
will talk
about
to you.
it.
Conchabar will talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, I tell those folks. Also, try to ask you guys at some point, like once I see the crew and you got a pretty nice ship and all that. It's like, so what do you guys do in Shackles? Like, what's your plan? You're not a part of a nation or anything like that, right? Like, I was on the Cheliax ship, so you just go around and steal and spend money and then steal more, and that's it.
We'd also try to help people where we can.
We free a lot of enslaved people.
Yeah.
And are there a lot of slaves in the Shackles? I know there are in like the the Cheliax boats or whatever, right?
Yeah, mostly those.
Yeah.
Okay. No loftier goals.
Depends on the person, I would say.
So
We
you,
also like treasure.
have you thought about what do you plan to do about the Cheliax fleet here, or the Chelish fleet? They're gonna pose a problem for you. There's gonna be more and more.
Yeah, we've been dealing with them a piece at a time.
We're gonna get strong enough to hand it to them.
By freeing the slaves.
Yeah.
Getting more ships on our side. Building up our army.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you describe the temple to Sindara, Conchabar, and Janine?
It's an ancient fire god, is what it looks like. But once we pray to it, actually, Asmodeus granted us power. So, some entity or facet of Asmodeus, I think, but the way they used to worship him in ancient times as a fire god.
Janine says, well, actually, there's not a lot of evidence of Asmodean worship down here in the last several thousand years, but there is quite a lot of elemental worship, which is sort of a generalist religion. They worship the god of earth, the god of water, the god of air. Or in this case, it sounds like it might be a general temple to the gods of fire, not really any one god. Which would mean it would work as a conduit to Asmodeus, because he's a god of fire.
Let's see. Who are some other gods?
Oh, well,
Of
there's
fire that would
bunches
work.
of them. Let's see. Janine says, well, surely you've heard of Saren, right?
Yes. I forgot that she sometimes has fire powers.
And Possibly you've heard of the god of innovation, Bry. She's also a god of fire.
Okay.
And then there's the dwarves
Feels like
have
there should
one.
be a dwarven one. Yes, exactly.
The
Dwarves.
dwarves have one.
They should love fire.
Oh, they do. They do. I'm getting to that. His name is Angrad. The symbol of a
Angrad.
flaming axe. He's the god of the forge, see? Because the dwarves love to make stuff.
Yes.
I'm doing my best, Harrison, This is my impression of Harrison's impression of an Australian grad student.
Beautiful.
So please forgive.
I like it. It's alright.
Um,
And it's not
It
like
sounds
my
pretty
accent's
accurate.
all over the place. I have no idea what the fuck mine is. So.
I'm currently fixing Harrison's computer, so he will be back as soon as I fix his computer. She also says, and technically not many people worship him anymore, since Sarenrae and Asmodeus teamed up against him, but Rovagug's got a fire, destruction, and all kinds of bad stuff.
Okay, so we could. You're saying we need like this shrine could serve as a conduit for any of these if you had a devotee for them, or just say the right words, and you can contact any of these gods through it.
You might need a devotee, or you might just need the right words. There's also Ymeri, the god of catastrophe and fear. It's technically a greater devil or demon. Actually, no, Ymeri's a dragon. Dahak is the demon, the fire demon. He's not a nice guy at all, but they do worship him as a fire god.
When we prayed to Asmodeus, we got some fire resistance. He seemed very knowledgeable about all this. Do you think all of them would give us the same bonus? I would think it might vary from god to god, the type of boon they would give us. Do you know anything about making these boons more permanent?
No. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of just needs a little trick for us while we are there, but it's not like we can take the shrine with us. Can we?
Sorry, fucking with the permissions. Oh, the shrine is, 40 tons of stone in a particular shape with a bunch of markings on it. I think if you pick it up and move it, you will ruin it.
And ourselves.
There we go. Now you guys are able to see these, I think, on a permanent basis. Janine is able to describe the basic aspects of all these deities and even quote. Janine says that each deity has hundreds of prayers that are associated with them. Different faiths follow. She says, but they also each have a prayer for their various aspects. Like there's a prayer you say to Sarenrae about healing or light, but there's a different prayer you say to her about fire. And you said she asked for the one you said. You said through fire all weaknesses revealed.
Weaknesses revealed.
And Janine says, actually, not to tell you your own business as a guy with a pentagram on your head, but that is a particular prayer to Asmodeus to his fire aspect. You said a fire prayer to Asmodeus over a fire shrine and received a fire buff.
Yes. Did I previously when that happened, did I get taken over by it whenever I started speaking the Infernal, or was it intentional?
You felt a sudden certitude. You felt a sudden purpose to your words. You felt suddenly sort of empowered, or like you were momentarily connected to the divinity of Asmodeus as a fire god. You were vibing. So Janine quotes a Sarenrae fire prayer is Dawn Mother kindle, enemy dwindle. She says that one's a bit infantile, I find. That's probably some Southern Ooster love shit.
Womp womp.
I mean, it's why does it got a rhyme? That's just kind of childish. That's one they probably teach children.
Tell that to the poets.
Okay.
I like this the Hawk one.
Janine speaks in sort of a rough dwarven that Storgrim glares across the bar at her for speaking so roughly, but Red Father, take this oath, and the iron and the coals unbending, unbroken. Let my enemies crack like slag, and my kin stand as the anvil eternal.
Alright, I can't type that fast. You gotta slow down.
Okay. It's in the can you guys see it in the journal article?
I can see it.
Okay.
Looking. Yes.
Okay. And then, Bry, if Ulfred were here, he'd immediately tell you that creation is sacred fire given shape by mortal hands. But Ulfred is not here. You got Captain Oblivious instead. Oblivious.
Copy paste these, but I'm screenshotting them to put so we can have them later.
Thank
Well,
you.
they're in your... They're going to stay in this journal article.
Okay, we'll be able to access it later.
Yeah. I made it. That's why I was clicking through it repeatedly, so you guys have permanent observer permission. So Bry is sacred fire given shape. You marry, Janine's able to say nothing lasts forever and nothing is ever truly destroyed. Janine says, that's a clever play on physics, which I can see by the looks on your faces means nothing to any of you.
Fuck is physics?
Right. Moving on.
Crickets sound from our brains.
Now Relvagug, his priests were crazy and wanted to destroy the entire world, just like their god. And they used to say the flame does not negotiate with the forest, which is pretty macho, if you ask me. It's sort of like the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. And then Dahak, nothing lasts forever and nothing is ever truly destroyed. Oh, no, that's the same one as you married. I'll find the Dahak one.
Oh, is Conchabar playing Fuck the Chelish in front of our new friend?
He is playing Fuck the Chelish.
He knows what he's about.
He does.
I think Yaku understands. He's Chelish. He's been trying to communicate. He likes Chelish culture and people, but he understands why people hate the Empire.
Yeah,
but then I keep hearing things about your culture. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, Yako, you probably know certain circles in Cheliax that would enjoy the words of Conchabar's Fuck the Chelish song.
Yeah, I think in the past I might have murdered them, but I've come to appreciate it over time that maybe they were right.
Well, you're sitting here having a beer, listening to them sing heretical songs, and you haven't murdered anyone all evening.
Gross.
Too busy expanding my mind with this book and talking to Janine.
Well, you guys have... Janine will talk all night about these things. She's full of knowledge. And you have endlessly flowing beer and food at this place. They love you here. This is one of your homes. And so, late into the night, you guys party and eat and drink. Let me click rest so everybody gets all their stuff. And some HP, I see some people needed. And then, midnight, sunrise. So, the morning sun. What are we doing?
Do we want to try to pray at the temple?
I was talking to Janine. The thing is, anything we get from there probably only lasts, while we're up there near the lava pits. It might not be worth the trouble. Right? We don't still have the buffs from yesterday, right? That was a temporary thing.
Correct. Those do wear off.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to like miniaturize that shrine, and we take it with us, I don't think there's much point.
I was away for a second. Did we ask Janine if she had any idea what might be in the pit?
I did not.
Yes, Janine,
You
for
can
her
ask
opinion
her.
on the pit.
Yes.
What finna be in the pit?
She says, I'm finna be in the pit. Actually, I'm not, because that sounds awful.
You're right.
With
It's-
a natural 2, she says, I don't know what's actually in there, but it does sound like elemental containment, which,
Yeah.
as you've already surmised, is either a prison or a safe. But either way, if it's a creature or an object from the elemental plane of fire, that pit might be the only thing keeping it from melting this entire island and sinking it into the sea in a fiery inferno. I wouldn't let it out. And based on where they put it, it's very well hidden. It's right next to an active volcano. So if anybody was looking for a legendary, horrid fire creature or deadly object, it'd be kind of hard to find it on the side of a volcano. Needle in a stack of needles, as it were.
Wonderful.
The next morning, she says that Dahak's fire prayer is a bit like Asmodeus. It's in burning fury, all weakness break. Like, if you can survive this, you can survive anything, is an uplifting way to kind of paraphrase it. They probably wouldn't appreciate me rephrasing it like that, though.
Okay.
Asmodeus was through fire, all weakness is revealed. Is that what it was?
Yes. So you guys have a collection of fire prayers now.
Perfect.
What would you
Great.
like to do? You want to go see the druid? You want to go back and fuck with fiery shit in the middle of nowhere?
I believe. We could try to start our own fire cult in Goat said.
Ooh,
Fire
nice.
cult. Yeah. That would be awesome.
It sounds like something we would do.
It does.
Oh, are our ducks doing all right?
Oh, the ducks are in the bar, drunk, and very well fed.
Very good.
I
Pretty
pet
much, I
Boy
didn't. Yeah.
Give them food and treats.
Yep.
That's the sound of a duck in a tin can. What the fuck?
You like that? Suno,
I-
make a new Conchabar track that's based on duck quacking that is techno, like EDM. Quack, 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 quack.
Conchabar featuring, and then it lists all the ducks' names.
There.
Mm-hmm.
I have a girl duck named Boy and a boy duck named Girl. And Riorka has 2 beautiful ducks. I only remember one of their names.
Big, beautiful
It
duck.
is
Hand.
Quinn McQuack and Hank McHead.
Okay.
Yes.
They were named in my inventory. They have their name.
Sarah looks at both of you blankly.
What, you don't like ducks?
Sarah looks at you blankly.
We were afraid of them getting eaten, side-eyeing Shafang, and so we rescued them and made pets of them.
They hadn't done a bit
Yep.
of piracy in a while, so they were kind of desperate. They were just jonesing for some pirate loot.
There were like
And
2,000 ducks on this ship.
The ship they pulled over had a couple thousand ducks and some
Yeah.
other even less valuable things, if you can believe it.
Hey. They're valuable.
I
in
love-
our hearts.
Yeah. Xiaofeng immediately ate like half a dozen ducks.
Yeah.
Which is why good riddance. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he retired from the fight just because he was too full. Couldn't adventure anymore.
We
He's
did shield
sleeping
our
it off.
ducks whenever he was eating them. We didn't allow them to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need
Okay.
to do some new character art with Shafang with some extra weight. Telling him not to eat all those ducks and just hanging out in the kitchen.
Ducks, a lot of dark meat. It's a lot of fat, bro.
Yeah.
I like the out of the line about boy being a girl duck. Good job.
Yeah. Boy is the
It's
girl
how I
duck
tell
and
them
girl is
apart.
the boy duck. Yep. Makes as much sense as anything else on the ship. It's fine.
Yeah. I have to know, did you think we were going to adopt them when you gave us ducks?
No. But
Fair.
I don't know how to say this. I'm used to you guys surprising me. Like
Yeah.
it's not that I can't be surprised. You surprise me all the time. I'm just like, okay, there they go. Didn't see that coming. Just go with it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fair. We like
Yeah.
to adopt both crewmates and crew pets.
sure.
Oh, we got the monkey.
Today, I'd like to share this with all of you. Today was the last day of my middle school gamification camp at work. We played a shitload of Valheim this week and a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons. And I never split up the groups based on anything. Like, I never split boys this way, girls that way, but sometimes it does happen. The boys were screaming at the top of their lungs, murdering each other in Valheim. And the girls said, we'd like to play D&D. So I gave them Kayla as their DM and
Oh, God.
Lydia as a player. And I tried to turn the boys down from 11 out of 10 to maybe a 9 out of 10 because it was the last day of camp. I'm like, sure, go ahead and kill each other, but let's stop screaming.
Yeah.
And so I'm mostly in there corralling the boys, but when I stepped into just to check on the girl D&D table, the girls were in a dungeon fighting their way through monsters, and they had discovered a scroll with a teleport spell, which they had used to teleport themselves to a cat cafe, where they had then hung out with the cats for a while, and then they had all taken jobs at the university. And that was the end of the campaign.
That may be the
Wow,
most
I
evil
love-
thing she's done.
I said, jobs at the university, is that a treasure or a punishment? And Kayla
Yeah.
and Lydia in stereo said, yes.
Well, do they have a Tedric Welcome Center?
Oh, yeah, they need one.
You know, they do.
Caleb is our intern now, and we've been memeing about that. That's hilarious. The cat cafe is a very good idea.
Also, Josh, we're definitely making a techno song later with quacks involved.
I'm for it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the plan that next day, gang?
What can I do on the ship? How can I help?
Do you know how to sail?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't remember.
You're gonna
Well,
need to
are
be
we-
by.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
We should probably bring the lichen to Thragorn.
Yeah. Got a +9. That's pretty good.
I'd rather not to exert myself like that, though. Can't I just, like, advise, navigate
Well,
something like that?
You're on a ship. Everybody pulls their weight on the ship, or we put you overboard.
Wow.
What posts do we have open?
Swab? Deck swab? No.
What is a swab again? This might not be the same term we use.
Actually, since
Things?
we're shifting things on the ship, Holden in the captain position. Holden, are you here?
Yeah, sorry.
It's
Had to
totally
take care
fine.
of something.
Totally fine. You don't have to decide this now, but who will be your first mate is a question we have for you at some point.
I humbly submit a plus 16 pirate check as a qualification if you are searching.
All right. Well, put in your application, so we'll think about it.
Aye, aye.
Oh God.
It is, as far as skill with sailing, it is Riarca's 16, and like Sindar, Kwame, Rosie, Conchabar, all 15s. Bilge is a 14.
Yeah, no, I know. I figured that. I'm just like, is anyone else interested in the position too?
Yeah, true.
I think Yako would be, but he's not. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not, I just met these guys. They're not going to let me do that." But he's interested in that. He thinks it would be less work
I think
than some of the other
that
stuff.
I think Riarca should be first mate.
I think it'd be less work.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Let me see when I put you in here.
And that would vacate the helm if someone wanted to move into that.
True. You're not bad at navigation, Yako. Queen
Is
is
that
better.
helm or
Let's see how you would look at helm. What's your pirate skill?
no pirate, but sailor +9.
Yeah. You're not looking too good as helmsman. That should probably be Kwame or Rosie or Conchabar. We'll figure out something. I don't think it's actually registering right now correctly. Or I need to run the script on you. Let me see what your skill says. Yeah, you have a 9. Okay. You could be geography. With your int, you would make definitely the best navigator if you put any points in it at all.
Into geography?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah, I think I only have 1 in it right now.
And you're already competitive as navigator with 1 rank. So if you do 3 or 4, I think you're the best navigator on the ship. Without Riviera. So, and navigator's a cushy job. You just look at maps and tell them what heading to go to.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want one. Yeah, look at the map and read my book.
That's it. You're just reading books all the time, and everyone's.
And then I just go, no, over here, over there. You guys are going the wrong way.
Don't ever try to be ship wizard.
Yeah.
That is Wuhan territory.
That's me.
Hell yeah.
I'm not the wizard. Don't worry.
Sarah would make a decent helmsman, but Sarah is also potentially your best lookout still.
Sarah's our lookout. She's got the eagle eye.
Janine is similar perception. If you keep her as NPC, which I do think Harrison's going to be back occasionally. We can figure this out later. You guys aren't sailing today. Okay. I want to quit in about 30 minutes, so let's decide if we want to go to the Druid or back to fuck with lava pools and shrines.
I mean, unless anyone else disagrees, my takeaway from all the discussion of the lava pool stuff this session is that there's like literally nothing for us to do there anymore. If I'm wrong, then it'd be great. But yeah.
The only thing we could potentially do is theoretically get rid of whatever monster is in there. But is it worth it? And if no one else knows it's there, like the townspeople didn't know about it, they might be safe.
It would also like blast so much hot air and fire at us that we might die.
Yeah, I think we just nuke ourselves and release like Godzilla on the island if we do that.
That's true.
Which could be a little dangerous.
So I would
think
love
it
to see what the fuck happens with the druid.
Take
might
this
be a
stuff to
good
him.
bet to go talk to Thorgorn.
Yeah.
Okay. You will have to take Xiaofeng for that because the druid doesn't really like any of you except he likes Xiaofeng's cooking.
Because he made food for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yako, just be warned, he has a large friend that is lizardish in shape.
That's one way to
He's
say it.
yeah, it's a dinosaur. So no sudden movements, yeah.
Do you guys need me? You can just stay on the boat if you guys take Shaffong.
It's up to
Up to you.
you, I think.
Yes, you can just leave Yako, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't
just stay
trust him on the boat. We keep new members with us so we can kill him if we need to. Feed
my
him to the
gosh.
T-Rex.
Oh my gosh.
He surveilled with us, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's keep an
Alright.
eye on
Tough
him.
but fair.
Do you let the bum you just met be alone in your Ferrari?
I see that all the time.
Man.
Yeah,
And-
let's take him with us.
This guy is just reckless with
Does-
his Ferrari.
Doesn't even have armor. You guys are threatened by just a guy with a book? You haven't even seen him fight anyone.
We have armor on the ship, probably, right? Didn't we have like extra
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah, you guys didn't give it to him. He's armorless. You haven't seen him attack
Oh, no.
anything. All he's done is buff you and read. But just because of his tattoos,
No,
say
it's
there's prejudice.
it's the reading part. Like, I'm not even sure half of us know how to read. Like, we might need
Yeah,
your
I'm
brain.
not sure Buhan knows how
Shafong
to
was
read.
telling me that you went to college, though.
Oh, I did. I'm referring to other people.
I
Oh,
can't
okay.
read.
She's
I'm
often
dumb in other
referring to
ways.
other people, I find.
Yeah.
I'm book smart socially and life skills dumb.
I could tell from the ducks.
Thank you.
Canonically, I am not sure I can read.
You use spell books, right?
No, sorcerers
true.
don't.
No?
Sorcerers are canonically illiterate, actually.
His
One
Book of
of
Winds? Is it
they're
just
one of the-
vibes?
yeah, it's just vibes for them. They don't
Oh, okay.
spells.
That's very
They
funny.
intuit them. So it's kind of up to them. It's up to you, Graham, if
That's
Buhan
funny.
is literate or not.
I think when he opens his weather book, there's just a bunch of pictures of different weather, and he's like,
A lot of
I
diagrams.
wonder which one we should point at today.
This looks like more wind.
Yeah. I love this. Okay. Excellent.
You can
It's kind of like
stretch
me with
the
math.
hurricane.
It's about
See,
vibes.
what an important piece of character lore we've fleshed out here. That's fantastic.
It's giving Charlie from It's Always Sunny. I can't read.
Yes. Okay.
Can we give him some armor before we leave?
Who's some armor?
Yako?
Oh, we could do that
Yeah,
another
Phil.
time. I don't want to delay the session or whatever. I was just saying it to give Sarah shit for saying it. I need to like walk in front of him with a knife in my back.
They drag you along with a knife in your back. Welcome to the team.
Thank you. I've never
How we
felt so
show our love.
welcome.
And you are led across a very rickety rope bridge through a field that has clearly seen some combat before. There are some past signs of explosions, some battles, some arrows stuck in the ground, and, you know, some bodies buried out here, certainly. Then into a wide, flat, sort of down slope on the western side of the island that ends up in a swampy area with huge trees that spread out so wide they create this sort of canopy. It's almost like being indoors. It's sort of dim lighting even in the middle of day. It's hot, muggy. There's lots of bugs. There is occasionally a tremor in the ground as some huge invisible creature creeps around nearby. But eventually the rest of your group seems pretty calm about all this, marching through the swamp, until they reach this big rickety looking wooden shack attached to the base of a tree, and a 18-foot tall forest giant that looks just as you see him here, with tattoos and braids in his hair. Looks like literal human skulls dangling from his beard, and a huge staff and bow on his back. Steps around a tree and he says, "Where's my cook?"
Right here. How have you been? We have
Hungry. What have you
the
brought me?
lichen. 3 pounds of very difficult to obtain lichen, I've been told.
He actually, you see him sort of, for him, rush. He steps over and he says, "Let me see it." And he bends way down, drops to one knee right in front of you, and asks you to hold it up.
Yep, I'll do it.
He puts his nose to it and takes a long inhale, and then he goes, "Oh, fuck."
You're gonna make boots of this, right?
Boots? Oh, that's incredible.
With the harpy feathers, right? I thought that's you're gonna combine these with
the
these harpy feathers.
Sure. Sure. He says to put that stuff, he looks at the amount that you have. He said, "Now we got to split that up. That's still not that much."
Got 31 harpy feathers.
Yeah, those are good. Give me those. He takes the harpy feathers and he starts laying them out on his workbench, which is across the hut from his kitchen area that he's left set up perfectly for you. He's just left it because he rearranged it for your stature. You're much shorter than him. And you can see that he's left it there. He could have put his kitchen back to where it was more useful to him, but he's left it perfectly set up for Shafan. And he's like, "Why don't you put together some food for us and everybody while I work on these boots?" And he takes a pinch of the lichen that Riarka gathered and hauls out this giant, it's so dark brown it's almost black, gourd. It's probably 3 foot in diameter, mostly round with little feet, and he sets it in the center of the room and stuffs 3 different holes on the sides of it with lichen, and then lights some kind of fire in the center, pours water into it, and it starts emitting lichen vapor.
Can we inhale that?
You can. You can
Should
make
we?
a fort save.
Sarah's gonna step outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Sarah.
I'm gonna plug my nose.
He's inhaling the vapors directly and deliberately. Oh.
All the more reason.
Can
Yeah, we're gonna
y'all could
get
do
outta
some type
here.
of skill check on this? Would it be nature or arcana or what to understand what's going on?
The lichens are, they're not hallucinogenic, they're euphoric. They are a little like a supernatural form of weed. Conventional drugs wouldn't work on him. His druid and forest giant physiology would resist most poisons, toxins, things like that. He's highly resistant to anything like that. So this is
all right.
This is a super potent way to get high as balls off volcanic lichen. And he reaches sort of a flow state. You're like, what is Xiaofeng cooking for everybody? He's got some meats and vegetables.
He was asking if we had any duck.
We do not.
I thought you guys had a whole duck harness that you carried them around, no?
We
Those
left
are
them on
my
the ship, and those are our
babies.
friends.
Those are my babies.
There's edible ducks and then there's non-edible ducks.
We ate all the edible ducks.
I did.
Did.
Well, okay. I don't
Boy and
have
girl will
anything
not
on
be
me.
your food.
Oh, I have some lava crab meat.
You have lava
24
crab.
pounds
Oh,
of it.
you have a
Yeah.
shitload of lava crab.
Yeah, so I'll make lava crab.
He looks at
Or
you
the-
wide-eyed with a desperate look on his face, and he says, "Can you make crab cakes out of those?"
Depends. What goes into a crab cake? Just breadcrumbs or whatever.
Oh yeah,
No,
he'll give you
I don't-
he'll give you some flour. He will give you something he calls Loa butter. Mind you, Loa is the name of his tyrannosaur, but it is butter-like.
I'm gonna put some Loa Dream Sap in this shit too. I've been
Hell
carrying
yeah.
this around on Chefon for a long time.
Okay. So you make,
What part of Loa does the butter come from?
I don't know. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
that's
Opposite end
what
of the
I'm
sap.
wondering.
You make an immense amount of crab cakes. You make an immense amount of crab cakes for everybody. He's eating them, they're eating them, and he goes to work making these boots. And he enters just kind of a flow state of cutting leather, measuring various people's feet, asking you guys what size you want them to be. And he says, with everything you've given him, he's going to make 2 sets of boots. One of which he's going to give you for free. The other you have the option of buying from him, or he'll put it in his shop. Okay?
Yeah.
But you guys spend the evening having crab cakes. He has some weird swamp moonshine type stuff that smells terrible but tastes really good, actually. It's like a really good whiskey, as long as you just plug your nose when you drink it. And it's, your second day in a row of eating too much and getting hammered on Firegrass Island, but it's quite nice. And let's see, where can I put these? In his shop. He reveals the boots and shows you how to use them the next day. He calls them scootin' hooves.
Scootin' hoof.
They're made from tucker horn and leather with magical harpy feather lining, so they're very soft and resistant to elemental damage, specifically fire. And then they use a strange compound of firegrass lichens to treat the outer leather. And these boots increase the wearer's fire resist by 10. If their total fire resistance reaches 30, they are effectively fire immune. And these boots allow airwalk at will as long as the wearer is in motion. You may not stop midair, but you may move up to your maximum movement per turn and end your turn on solid ground. If you don't, then you start falling and the boots engage a automatic feather fall once per day. In fact, if you suddenly move downward 20 feet in a turn, the boots also automatically engage. They leave glowing embers of sort of footsteps in the air in the wearer's wake when you move, and then they turn to blackened ash footprints. But these disappear without lasting harm 5 minutes later. And they look amazing. They have bright orange tassels that come out of this brown band around the knees. They themselves are bright orange and red with dark red laces and a pointy toe and a huge metal curved heel that looks like a backwards hook that looks like it would hurt if you kicked someone with it.
Nice. Well, these are amazing. Thank you, Thragorn.
He gives you 1 set for free, and the other set's about $6,000 if you want it.
Okay. Well, Chafon's gonna, when he's done cooking and stuff like that, tell the party, like...
Oh, make me a cooking check, please, if you didn't already.
Oh, yeah. I did not.
Let's see how you did.
Yeah.
Bad roll, but lots of skill. And you get +5 competence for being high as balls from his lichen weed vaporizer. You realize who this setup is modeled after, right, Josh?
I'm sorry?
You realize who this setup is modeled after?
This setup.
Yeah, the vaporizer in the crafting shop.
Oh, Roy?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't put together though. Yes, okay.
We know a guy who gets high as balls and makes incredible instruments.
He does. Wonderful dude.
And he doesn't smoke weed, he puts it in a vaporizer.
Does that work?
It does for him.
It works for Roy.
So, okay. Interesting.
I don't know how it works.
right.
And I, like Josh, step out when the machine is activated. I'm like, all right, I'll play the instrument when it's done.
So is that saying that like the secondhand high is real?
It would be.
Like a secondhand buzz? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Music
Okay.
community loves marijuana. They just love it. Okay, so you
Marijuana's
got
good.
your set of boots. You can do
Yeah.
whatever you guys
He's
want to
gonna
do
get
with
them
them.
to the party. That's what I was gonna say. Because
Okay.
Shafang's retiring to the ship, not gonna do much. So,
My very humble opinion, I think Riarka should get a pair because she did almost risk
good work.
herself completely
Yeah.
for the boots.
Yeah. So
Right.
Shafang will give the boots to Ree and say, "I didn't really do much to get these after all. So here, it looked better on you anyway. I think, and it's not gonna be very convenient when I'm in the kitchen."
Thanks, bud. Made some good crab cakes here.
And
Are they
obviously
better than your current
Wuhan.
boots?
I have boots of landing currently. So, let's see.
These boots are
Yes.
like part boots of landing plus a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the fire
So,
shit.
does somebody want to use the boots of landing? And also, we
Of
can buy
course,
the other pair of scoot hooves.
I can't because I have no feet, but
That's
they are
fair.
nice.
He can custom make it for you, I would think, right?
A single boot on your tail.
Like a sock on my tail.
Yeah.
Docking.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I'm good, but thank you for the offer.
Wuhan's range. These boots are awesome on melee.
Yeah.
Ship to ship combat, I think they'll be pretty useful.
Yeah.
And then Sarah or Holden if they want them.
I've already got some pretty good boots you made me last time.
Oh, do you have Lady Tuckers?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, those are
It's
good.
cold resistance, but I already can glide, and they give me more charge. So.
Oh yeah. Well, there is, if you guys want to buy the other set of boots. I'm trying to think. Where is your TPK treasure?
Do you guys have chapter 8 of the Cumbers of Ustalav? I just saw it in his shop.
Woohoo! We could
Dam
always
the
give
Dam
that
of
to
the
Lady
Dam.
Augusta.
Didn't you guys sell it to him?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you
I
do
don't
know
know
that
what-
the Lady of Tidewater Rock really likes that book series.
It's a little sapphic. Interesting.
All right. So, done with the giant. Retrieve the boots. What next?
Did we want to buy the other pair? Did one of you guys want to wear them?
How much were they?
6,000 gold.
Yeah, I'm broke, so
I can give you the money for it.
Yeah, we've got some money in the Bank of Besmara too, if you guys need it.
I think I'm gonna need to borrow from you guys in other ways still, so I'll wait until there's some other options probably.
Yeah, Shafeng also has 6,083 gold in the bank, just so you know.
I would. Shafong has some pretty cool armor that I think someone should take. This thing. This might be pretty good on Sarah, actually.
It is. Let's see. Yeah, it's light armor. It's the sun scale of the first hunter, +4 stealth and survival in jungle or swamp terrain. It's a swift action, gain invisibility for 1 round. Only if you've not moved more than half speed that round, which when you stealth, you're only moving half speed anyway. Allows you to speak with animals, but only reptiles and amphibians.
Well, you already speak to me just fine.
I don't know. Would that stack with any of my normal stuff, Toby, or would it nerf anything?
It's another invis per day, but I'm not sure. Oh, but you I don't think you wear armor. No, you do. You got blood came in hide.
Yeah, I got blood came in high, and I updated that. That adds to my swim and other checks right now.
Yeah, it's a swim and escape artist. But yeah, you don't have to give away all your magic items, Xiaofeng. That's actually imbalancing for me as a GM if you do that. So
Okay, it was just that one that I was thinking of because I was
like
felt bad
every
when I took it in the first place,
I know,
knowing that I
but
was retiring the character.
characters build up wealth, and if you switch from a character from one character to another, that doesn't change the total like wealth of the party. But if your old character dumps all of his stuff, then that just doubles the amount of wealth that you bring to the party.
I know, I wasn't trying to dump all of it. It's just that one because the only reason I even
Gotcha.
took it is because no one else was, but I was about to like retire Shafang anyway, but it's fine.
It's
If
up
no
to
one
you.
else, it's okay.
I don't
No, that's
mind
cool.
that piece, but all right. So done with the druid?
I
Holden,
believe so.
Yako, do one of you guys want the boots of landing?
Oops.
I'll take them if you're gonna throw them away, but I might try to replace them later on.
I'll send them to you.
Okay, thanks.
I cannot. I will just put them right next to you. Oh, it'll let me give
does
it to you that way. There you go.
Holden want any of the boots? They'd be good for Swashbuckler to have. He could move, do some quite a bit of shit with those.
I think I
Yeah.
have some in that slot.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Oh, you could wear them with the bangerangs if that's what you're thinking about.
Okay. Well, I am also at my carrying capacity, so.
Oh, that's
I'm
an issue.
not- Oh no, I have boots of the title Rogue.
Oh.
What do those do?
Yeah, what do those do? I don't even remember half this shit. Acrobatics, persuasion checks versus pirates and sailors. I think the fire boots would be better for ship-to-ship combat is about it. Because they'd allow you to just run from one ship to another with no climb or acrobatics check.
What do they do?
Airwalk.
Oh shit.
And fire resistance.
Yeah, they're 10 fire resist too. But the airwalk, I think, is big for Holden.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah, that might come in handy.
And if you have them on both Holden and Riarka, who tends to run across the deck with Holden, then your healer should be right behind you. Both of you running onto the enemy command deck.
Pretty terrifying.
Yep.
Yeah. Flaming command crew.
Plus, when you see two people with orange boots with yellow tassels sprinting across the air at you, it's pretty intimidating, leaving flaming footprints in the air.
We will be doing a kick line at some point.
Okay, so is the party going to buy the second pair of boots?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How do we want to?
You can pay for it with Shafang's money, but I don't know. Wait, no, that might break the rule earlier. Sorry, never mind.
I've got the bank open with how much everybody's got in here, if anybody needs to know.
It looks like I have 18 and change. I can donate to that if it needs.
And Sarah, I have 2,500 gold of yours in the bank too, if you ever need it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Got 8,500 from Storegram, 6,083 from Shafang, 2,500 from Holden, 13,400 from Buhan, and
Damn.
I'm a rich bitch.
You're a rich
Yeah.
bitch.
and
If
then some of
anyone
my own.
needs to borrow, well, not borrow, fine. Like, fuck it. If you need money from me, let me know.
If each of us like put in 1,000 or something.
We'd have enough because there's 6 of us.
All right. Well, I'll
Deduct
just
1,000
if you
from
just
me.
deduct it, I'll transfer them to him, and then he can dump his other boots however he likes.
Okay, so we're donating $1,000 each.
Yeah,
Okay.
Iyaka's not donating anything.
that's okay. Does Shafang want to contribute $1,000?
Yeah, sure. If it's
Okay.
fine.
That's nice of him.
And was Holden wanting in on that?
For what?
Donating to the getting boots.
And
Sure. How much do you need?
I've got 2,500 of your gold. Do you want me to put 1,000 in? That's what we're doing usually.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Then
2, 3, 4, and Sarah got it, and then Storgrim.
how
We
much does
think that
Storgrim have in the Bank of Ismara?
8,500.
Dang.
Rich bitch.
Yeah.
He will unfortunately be withdrawing that from the Bank of Bismarck because he needs it to outfit the TPK and hire crew and such.
Yay.
So,
Okay. Can I do let me do the boot calculation first and then that before I screw up my armor class real quick.
sure. If you were counting on a donation from Storgrim, you can have it though.
Okay, thank you.
He'd gladly contribute to Holden's boots.
Okay. We've got it covered among 6 people. And then let me do some math. That brings me down to 44,000. And then losing an armor class.
Oh.
And let me find.
Basically a peasant now.
Well, it's everybody else's money, but only $3,000 of this is mine. And so Storgrim is withdrawing.
Mm-hmm. He has it on his sheet.
Okay, the 7,500 that's left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can add back $18.99 from Sarah. She'll just give you what she has on her. You can just keep all of her shit. Just don't die.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
we'll make sure that she doesn't die.
Yeah. Unless we need to dangle over any fire pits.
Yeah. Well, your boots will help you with that, I think.
That is true.
Okay. We'll probably quit there. Next time you guys will talk about your next sailing destination, your next real major goals. And you'll decide if you want to fuck with the fire shrine and the lava pool anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.